Hello and welcome back to Subnautica, Below Zero. I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. How many times have I made... How many times have I made that mistake? I don't know. Anyway, it's time to go and screw around with some Altera technology. And we're not going to worry about the jellyfish tentacles that were just grabbing their way through the hull. Look at them trying to sandwich me like that. Alright, now... there's where I want to be. I can't remember if I've talked about it before, but in the original story for Below Zero, the island was home to a reusable rocket that you could use to send stuff to Sam, who was in a cushy little office in the space station that we saw on our way down. And that space station was also visible from the surface of the planet, which means either that it was enormous or that it was in a very low orbit. And I have not bothered to look in the sky to see if we can still see the station. And I think... yeah, so one of the things that happens is after you encounter Alan, they get a little suspicious, and they ask you to send up a self-scan, which Alan helps you manipulate so that they don't discover him. And then at some point they have you send up a sample of Kara, and I believe they also would ask for a sample of Enzyme 42. I'm trying to remember if that part was ever actually in the game. I think it was at least implied. But that part may not have ever actually been implemented. Yeah. I definitely, I mean, I've said it before, but I definitely do wonder what the story we missed out on was like. Now, why on earth would I just hoof it up there in the cold and the dark and the hail when I could take my prawn suit?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Excuse me? Especially when I have a prawn suit that can walk in the air. There we go. And we're off. Now I wonder if my cache shenanigans have also reset the Margaret Maida encounter up here. So that would be kind of fun. I don't think it will have. I think those are flags rather than caches. But I could be wrong. It happens from time to time. I guess not. Okay. So up we go. And I'm pretty sure that the rocket used this very same platform. I don't think they changed the base platform at all. This control panel was in a different place, but... actually, was it? Maybe it was in exactly that place. Robin, I just want to go over there, because I want to walk this direction. Ka-chonk.
Great. Now back to the terminal.
Right. That time was on purpose.
Do it. Please work. Yes. Satellite is down.
I am impressed. That was most resourceful.
Well, thanks, Alan. So, does Miss Margaret have anything to say to me now? Do I have to go back and find her again? Not that I mind. Oh, there we go.
All right, Altera. You win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure, whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
Well, I'm pretty sure I have time. Yeah, these things aren't very walkable up top, are they? Let me in? No, let me in. Let me in? Thank you. Damn. So did I not get a beacon for that? I don't have a compass. Which way is east? Is that east? What do I need to make a compass? Compass, please. Copper wire and wiring kit. All right. I definitely don't have that stuff on hand, but I do have it back home. And it's going to be too much of a pain to navigate underwater. I mean, I could just do this. You know what, screw it. I'm going to go make a compass, and I'm going to make 2 beacons. And then, not only will I have an easier time navigating my way to the greenhouse, but I will also be able to leave a beacon when I get there. That's a great idea. But I do think that means I was right about the approximate location of the iceberg in question. And I believe, am I right also that that's not too far from the ion cube that I spotted? I'll go ahead and get that back on my HUD also. Then I can learn the answer. Yeah, screw you, hoopfish. You don't taste good, you look weird, and you're dumb. I feel like the seed truck needs windshield wipers. Don't you think that would make for a fun little addition? You run over a fish and they just go squeak, squawk, squeak, squawk. Maybe that's a little too humorous. All right. 2 beacons.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And 1 compass. Wiring kit, copper wire. I don't remember how much beacons cost. So, to deployables. Alright, I picked up enough for 4 beacons. I'm not making 4 beacons. I'm making 2 beacons. Screw it, I'm making 4 beacons. I'm gonna use them sooner or later. Hey, what happened? Calm pass. Alright. East. Yeah, so I was pretty well right. Good. Now, 2 of these beacons gonna go in there. Creature eggs need to not be in here. Did I tell you I made a refrigerator? I made a refrigerator. I put my chili peppers in it. Now I don't have to worry about them rotting away while I work on getting me a grow bed. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, but before I leave, I'm gonna go eat some more anemone bits. This really is a great spot for a base. You'd think these guys would be salty, wouldn't you? I would. Alright. And when I get back home, I'm gonna grow shrub nut, and I'm gonna grow chili pepper, and I'm gonna grow a new thing that I don't have yet. And I should probably stay pretty close to the surface, because I need to find icebergs. And not Aaron Hansen style icebergs, real icebergs. I'm not interested in the other kind. I don't actually have any interest in feces whatsoever. I don't care if it floats. I don't care if it sinks. I just prefer to avoid it, you know? Now, how far is a kilometer, do you suppose? It's probably a ways. I could check by turning back and looking for a beacon. Watch me just like overshoot everything and get eaten by a void chelicerate. That'd be pretty sweet, right? I mean, I don't really need to breach, because the thing about icebergs is that they are also below the water, right? Really? I wasn't expecting a volcanic region. Well, there's something going on over here. I think I might need to go more this way. Because these are, I mean, you could call these icebergs, but they're, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Yeah, that. I forgot to turn on the scanner. So I have no idea if there are going to be any ion cubes over here. as far as I know, I haven't actually wandered off into the void yet, so I might get lucky and get a warning from my sassy PDA if I get too close to the edge. This doesn't feel very right. I'm certainly not seeing very much in this fog. Thanks, fog.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
But I'm only 600 meters from the island, so... continue onward, I guess. What? How could I not see that before? Alright, so... I'm in the right region. What did she say? Do I have a record of what she said? Yeah, I'm about 1 kilometer east. So that would mean that I am not that close yet. But I do believe I predicted glow whales. Them boys got some big mouths, huh? And I remember this particular ice formation. I need to be careful not to breach too aggressively around here. Oh, good. Yeah, that's going to be very helpful. Now that is an unexpected shape for the under of an iceberg, isn't it? Oh, come on. Oh. You. Well, come on. Alright, I don't think that that's the one she's set up shop on. But it might be this one. And I would really like to take the prawn suit out with me, but... if I... miss the landing and also miss the redocking, there's a lot of down to go around here. Alright, let's see what's going on here. This could be it. But this is not my way in. So where is my way in? I'm just gonna circle around. It must be a lot of work for Margaret in her modified and aging prawn suit. Oh, what do we have here? To get around, make her way from one base to another. Or at least it would have been when Altera was still around, watching, doing things. Come on, there we go. No, none of that. Come on now. You can do it. You don't want to do it. There's up there, though. Come on. Alright, we'll go this way. I'm already down to 1/3 heat. This is a bad idea.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Well, where am I going to find shelter? Am I shelter? I'm not
This
shelter.
site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us on our quest.
Where? Are you marking stuff? Or are you just commenting on the region? I am underwater and I am still freezing. I might be able to prawn suit. Why is he talking about the site being of significance, though, huh? Where is the significant bit? Is it an MSB or is it an LSB? And is it in here or is it out there? Well, I don't think it was down there. And I don't think that this site aligns with the cube that I identified. Come on, just jump up there. Thank you. I do remember that Maida's little greenhouse is pretty high up. Ah, but that's not what we're here for. It's unlikely that Maida would have set up shop so close to an architect artifact. This might be a real bad idea.
Hypothermia imminent.
All right. Well, Margaret, where did you hide that base? I mean, maybe it's on this one. Or maybe it has something to do with that light. Yeah, this is not something natural. On the other hand, Margaret probably wouldn't have made it that obvious either. All right, here we go. Did I see? Yeah, I did. What are you doing flopping around on land? An intelligent and curious creature which hunts and forages below the waterline, but returns to the surface to breathe. All right, so I don't need to help it out. All right, buddy. You don't seem like a very efficient land mover, but who am I to judge? I'm just going to take all of these with me. Because why not, right? You guys can stay. What do we got over here? No pinacarids. I wonder if I could tame a pinacarid. Maybe I could feed it some peepers or something? Huh. I visited that, right? I think I did. Man, Margaret, if this is where your base is, we gotta talk about operational security, because... Wow. Gold? Cool, I guess. It'd be really neat if it was magnetite. Yep, there we go. That's her operation.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in old wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning...
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction. You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself to the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Neato. Now, scans. Alright, indoor grow bed. And this, I need this. Preston's plant. This is Preston, and this is his plant. And, oh, wall planter, even though it's not actually a planter. I wouldn't mind having some decorative plant around. Chinese potato, you can stay put. Nobody likes you. I guess I already had the decorative pots. So, my bad. I could have been planting some indoor stuff, maybe. Yeah. I don't know that I could have planted the stuff I'm really excited to plant.
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
All right. So I got some goodies that I can plant, and I have a limited amount of time to plant them. Now, do I might as well. I'm just gonna plant all the stuff.
All right, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damned kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Bet half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
Alright, good. I don't know why he's just flopping around out here. Who do you work for? Alright. Excuse me. Please don't do that to my sea truck. Alright, so I gotta rush home so that I can plant my goodies. There we go. I hope I can actually plant the Preston's Delight. I'd be annoyed if I couldn't. I also don't know if I actually have the recipe for the salad. I've got time to check. Plant shelf, don't care. Where's the foodie stuff? Where is the foodie stuff? Come on. Food? There it is. Spicy fruit salad. Preston's plant leaf. Yeah, so I hope that I can plant the fruit and grow the leaf so that I can make the good stuff. Plant leaves and spicy peppers doesn't sound like a great meal to me, but I suppose... Oh, it's right on the edge of the lily pad biome. Suppose beggars can't be choosers, but why can't I make like a fish salad, huh? I bet a grilled fish salad with some spicy peppers would be the shit. I wonder if anybody's modded any additional cooking recipes. I have no idea what the nexus for Below Zero looks like. And I feel like most of the modding community that I'm aware of for Subnautica and Below Zero is all about adding ever more ridiculous leviathans. And I mean, that's cool and all, but, like, I don't think we need to screw around with some world-ending, CPU-smashing, sea truck swallowing nonsense. There's plenty of those videos out there, if you want them. But what there isn't plenty of is time. So come back and see me again tomorrow, and it'll be time to plant some stuff back at the base, and then to go run around in the cold again. Talk to you soon.